Hello, thank you so much for joining me for this video today. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm TJ. If it's not your first time here, welcome back to my channel. So you guys will notice that I've been a little bit quiet on my YouTube over the last few months. No, I've not run off to go and join some cult. I've not had any cosmetic surgery or treatments done. I've been busy getting my aesthetics qualifications, dealing with work, and enjoying some of the warm summer weather, which is actually a real rarity in this country. But while I've not been in front of the camera, things have been going on behind the scenes. My usual treatments have been going on. I've been getting on with my skincare as always. So I thought, you know, why not dig the camera out and get in front of it for a little while, say hi to you guys, and just get on with one of my favourite skincare treatments. Now, it's no secret that I am a huge fan of the Microcurrent devices, especially their microcurrent devices, which over the last couple of months has been rebranded. There's new features added into it, and it is just looking sleek AF. Me being me, of course, I've had to get my hands on not one of them, but two of them. This is the Microcurrent Microcurrent, or the Microcurrent LiFT, which comes with all of the power and performance of the original microcurrent device, but also comes with inbuilt red light treatment. Guys, honestly, if you don't have a microcurrent device yet, or you don't use microcurrent as part of your daily skincare treatment, if you was to invest in only one thing, I would really recommend getting your hands on one of these. It doesn't have to be from Microcurrent. Obviously, I can vouch for the quality and how well these actually work, but microcurrent is something that I just feel everybody can benefit from. Now, at work, we perform microcurrent facials, and I'm not going to lie, they can be expensive, especially when you have a course of treatments. So if you introduce microcurrent into your skincare routine and you have your own devices to use, and you can perform these treatments daily or every other day, however you feel like you're going to fit it into your routine, which in the long run is going to save you a small fortune. But wait, if you do microcurrent treatments at your work, then why are you telling people to do them themselves at home? The answer to that is really simple. 99% of people either can't afford to or don't want to go into a clinic or a salon to have their skin treatments done. When I first started out with my channel, and before I became an esthetician myself, DIY and home-based treatments are exactly what I was into, and I'm not gonna lie, I still am. There are a lot of things out there that I can do as part of my profession to earn money. Things that are way more invasive or way more complicated than microcurrent. And there's always going to be those out there who would just rather have someone else do it. And that's where I come in handy. It's the same with microneedling, with radio frequency, all of these things that you can do at home. You know, I'm not going to say don't do them yourselves because I'm not a hypocrite. And if you're one of those people who's not comfortable doing it yourself, or you don't know where to buy the tools from, hey, we're here to help. So before I do this treatment, I'm just going to quickly talk through about how I use my microcurrent devices and the products that I use alongside them. Now, like I say, when it comes to microcurrent, there is only one brand that I use, and that is Microcurrent. Compared to companies like NuFace or Zip, they're a pretty small company, but the quality of their products is second to none. And ever since I got my hands on my very first microcurrent device, I have not looked back. Now, obviously, for most people, one microcurrent device is more than enough, but me being me and always looking for ways to cut down the time in that, I have two of them. If I had 4 arms, I would have 4 of them. So obviously, for the current to run from the device into the skin, you need to use a really good conductive gel. And when it comes to conductive gels, there are a lot of options out there. The only conductive gel that I really use now is the Age-R Booster Gel. This is made by Medicube. It's got loads of different vitamins and minerals and skin boosting goodies that are included. When you apply this gel, you apply it as you would do with any other conductive gel, but you don't wipe it off afterward because it soaks into the skin much like a serum, creating the perfect foundations to apply your makeup or your moisturizer or any other skincare over the top. But for this treatment today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the microcurrent devices, or the Microcurrent LiFT devices, over the top of one of my favourite face masks. The face mask that I use, again, from Medicube. Inside this packet there are 30 sheet masks absolutely saturated with the Medicube Super Cica serum, and these are vegan certified, made from vegan certified ingredients and materials. So just slide it out. Love these masks. Like, literally, Medicube has saved my skin in so many different ways. So you guys who were with me last year, you will have noticed that I had some really awful cystic acne breakouts. I was getting a lot of inflammation. My rosacea was flaring up. So what I done was I stripped back all of the skincare products that I was using. I gave up all of my skin boosters. I gave up all of my glycolic acids. Absolutely everything that I was using, I stopped, and I went really pure, and I focused on the Medicube red line. Within 3 months of me starting that, I had my cystic acne under control, my redness was under control, and my skin was finally starting to look glowy and good again. And it was at that point that I decided that I would start experimenting with some of the other Medicube products. The Super Cica, absolutely love it, and it is so good with the red light therapy as well. So yeah, if you suffer with acne or rosacea, really anything that makes your skin super sensitive, then the Medicube red line is an absolute saviour. Then all I'm going to do is drop it on. And make sure that I've got as much contact going on as possible. So it's really important to remember that when you're using microcurrent, you shouldn't really feel your face twitching and twinging too much. It's perfectly normal to get like strobe light effects in your eyes as you're approaching sort of like the upper cheekbone area. Remember that you've got a lot of nerves and arteries that feed into the eyes around this way. Electric obviously flows through these. What you see in your eyes, that strobing effect, is actually the electronic pulses passing from the device into the skin. It's also perfectly safe to use over dental implants or metal fillings. I do actually have an implant myself, and normally what I would do is place a little bit of cotton wool over the top of it, just inside the lip area, over the top of the implant itself. But I actually find that I don't need to do that too often, so yeah. So I'm going to turn the devices on. And then all I'm doing is I'm starting at the bottom and just sweeping up nice and slowly. Actually, let me turn my intensity up. So I'm going for a level 5 with these because obviously me being me, and it's just what I'm used to. And with each sweep, I'm going up nice and slowly and just moving it up a millimetre or so with each pass. So while this is working and the current is passing through into my skin, what it's doing is it is boosting the levels of adenosine triphosphate in my skin, or ATP, which is like a fuel for the cells. It's also working on those really tiny muscles within the skin, which gives your skin a more poreless glass look to it. It's giving me some tightening, and it's also helping to push this product within the mask into my skin further than without the current. You'll notice that I'm not really following any real pattern in this video. If you like patterns, like, you can find those in some of my past videos where I've got a couple of different types that I follow. But generally I just find as long as I cover all of my skin over the 5 minutes and focus on the areas like the upper cheek area, around where my pre-gels are in the DAOs or the DAOs, and give myself a little bit just above the brow, that typically just gives me the kind of results that I'm after. So this is like the upper cheek area here, so I'm going from the nasolabial area up onto the upper cheek. Sweeping up into the middle. Now I can feel the muscles and the nerves twitching in my scalp when I'm doing this bit, so I know that I'm in the right area. Along the jawline, so I've got under and over the top of the jawbone area, and sweeping up. And then I'm just going to massage now, circular motion, maximum product penetration. This also helps get the blood flow in and ensures that I'm getting the frequency covering the entire surface of my face. Okay, so the face is done. So what I like to do quickly, just to finish off, is just wipe down my neck area. Just make sure I get all of the liquid out from this. Just going to give myself a quick 30 seconds to a minute just on the actual neck itself. Not going over the thyroid area, sticking literally to the outer parts and up. The only time that I go into the centre of the neck is when I'm dealing with under the chin here. Remember, to go round to the back of the neck is one of the areas that people really forget because you can't see it, out of sight, out of mind. So just make sure you give yourself just a little bit of a zap over the back of the neck and then bring it back round to the sides and the front. Now before I put these away, what I'll do is I'll give them a wipe down with a dry microfiber cloth. Stick them on charge for 30 minutes and then stick them back in their little pouches and put them away until tomorrow or the day after when I'm using them next. And it really is as quick and easy to introduce microcurrent into your routine as that. If you want to learn more about microcurrent, please check through some of my older videos when I go into depth about the frequency, about the modalities, about how it works, the benefits you can expect from it, contraindications. I literally cover all of that. So check out my past videos if you want to learn more about how microcurrent works. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. So if you've got any questions about the Mojia LiFT device or the microcurrent treatment itself, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. Now I do try my hardest to answer as many comments as I can, but obviously my channel has a lot of videos, there are a lot of repeat questions, I can't spend all day answering every question. So if you see that there are some questions that are unanswered, please don't get pissy with me. Everything on this channel and across the socials and that is done by me and me alone. There is no help behind the scenes. Of course, if you found this video useful, I always appreciate it when you give it a like, and if you haven't done so already, be sure to click on the subscribe button and turn notifications on so you're first to know whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for joining me for this one today. I hope you have an amazing day today and a fantastic week ahead of you, and I really look forward to seeing you in my next video. So till then, TJ over and out.